Wow. So I'm not gonna waste any time saying this, but Daniel Jacobs got robbed last night against Gennady Golovkin. I was just so depressed that hearing my heart was broken hearing those scorecards. I had to go to sleep because I was just like, wow. Like my heart goes out to everybody that was a part of Daniel Jacobs training camp because those guys really came out with the perfect game plan to defeat Gennady Golovkin. I mean, it was excellent. Um, my only thing was that even though it was a great game plan, it's like they needed to recognize the unusual circumstance. They were fighting Daniel Jacobs and team were up against Gennady Golovkin, his team, as well as the whole network of HBO. They were paying those fucking judges. Daniel Jacobs said best at the end at the post-fight interview. Their plan was to have Gennady Golovkin win no matter what, so that he can go on and face Saul Canelo Alvarez. You knew, like you could almost smell a robbery in the air if you really took the time to sniff it out. It's the decision was so sad because Daniel Jacobs again he came out with the perfect game plan and executed it. Okay, especially with switching to southpaw. You see, I didn't really realize this until Daniel Jacobs kind of like exposed this. But basically, even like don't get me wrong, the jab is definitely the most important punch in the sport. But in this fight, this is the first time I've ever seen it work against someone. Gennady Golovkin pretty much telegraphed his own offense whenever he would use the jab because he pretty much let Jacobs know that, hey, I want to throw my right hand now. And Jacobs was always ready for it, okay? Besides that fourth round where Daniel Jacobs got knocked down, his defense was almost perfect. Gennady Golovkin hardly touched him throughout the whole fight. I mean, it was great. And he did, granted, Gennady Golovkin, never mind, he did land a few punches, but even those punches, Jacobs took them well, and he dished out his own punishment. Man, this is so frustrating to, again, perfect game plan, perfect. The blueprint is out there for how to beat Golovkin. He's not the unstoppable force that people think he is. And I'm just so salty right now because all this guy has to do now is fight Billy Joe Saunders, Billy Ho, and he'll be granted a title that he does not deserve, which is the undisputed champion. He does not deserve that in this stage. I hope Jamal Charlo or Saul Canelo Alvarez gets to Billy Joe Saunders first. Billy Joe Saunders, please keep running. Don't stop. Hold out for that Saul Canelo Alvarez payday, please. I don't normally advocate for people to duck people, but I want Billy Joe Saunders to keep ducking Gennady Golovkin and face Saul Canelo Alvarez. Let a real fighter deal with Golovkin, please. I do not want to see this man touch that undisputed champion. Like, he does not deserve it. Yes, I'm hating because, and understand something, all of you Golovkin fanboys, the whole point of this fight was to prove his legitimacy as the best middleweight, as well as solidify his place on pound for pound status. He did not achieve that with that performance, okay? And you guys are clowning us like, haha, you guys, Daniel Jacobs lost. I'm not a big fan of Daniel Jacobs anyway. I've said this on another video. I'm not a big fan of his anyway. I never have been. Never have been. All right. Did he make a fan out of me after that performance? Yes, he did. I'll be staying tuned to whatever he does. But the point of this fight was to solidify Gennady Golovkin's place in history, as well as in pound for pound status. He did not achieve the goal that he set out to. All right, with that performance. So, the joke's on you. The joke's on fucking you. This fight was supposed to make all of us all of us supposed haters to shut our mouths. Now we're gonna just keep on talking for the rest of his career until he fights Daniel Jacobs in the rematch. He probably won't, but you just like the joke is on you guys. We all know. We saw what we saw. Gennady Golovkin was exposed last night. All right, he was exposed. So stop fucking like trying. It's crazy. Like, you see these guys just laughing on every fucking comment section. It's ridiculous. It's like your boy was exposed. It's like even if Jacobs lost, he was exposed. We know what we're dealing with now. If Golovkin gets in the ring with Saul Canelo Alvarez, he's going to get smashed. He's going to get smashed. Okay, I'll probably make another video talking about it, but he's going to get smashed. Again, shout out to Daniel Jacobs and his whole fucking camp. They came out with the best game plan. It was absurd. And I challenge anyone, if you're going to dispute what I'm saying, I challenge you to give me the exact rounds that you thought that Golovkin won. Give me the rounds, okay? It's ridiculous. Like, I have a hard time giving Golovkin more than 3 rounds. I gave him 4 anyway. But I have a hard time giving him more than 3 rounds. Even the rounds that he did win. Some of those rounds, they're debatable. You know? I gave Golovkin the 4th round. Of course, I gave him the 5th round. Even though in the 5th round, Daniel Jacobs did start coming back on him. And I also gave, let's see, what other round did I give him? Shit, I know I gave him a round in between. It was either the 8th or the 9th. I can't remember which round it was, but I only gave him one of those rounds, and I gave him I gave him a fuck it round, a 12th round. I gave him a cushion round just because I wanted to see how many rounds I could potentially give him. That was it. 4 rounds maximum. 4 rounds I could give Gennady Golovkin. That was it. I didn't even, honestly, I thought that Jacobs won that round. But because I was rooting for Jacobs, I said, you know what? Let me give Golovkin this one round to see, let me give Golovkin this last round to see, what kind of cushion that Jacobs has. And I did. I gave him that round. And Jacobs still had a wide enough margin to take this fight. But somehow, like, what fight were those fucking judges watching? Okay? So outside of the 4th, 5th, outside the 4th, 5th, and I think it was either 8th or the 9th. No, it was not both of them. I know that for sure. It was not both of them. I know Jacobs beat the shit out of him in one of those rounds. It was between the 8th and the 9th. It was one of them, not both of them. But between the 8th and the 9th, and then the 12th round, outside of those rounds I just mentioned, what rounds did you actually give Gennady Golovkin? All right? What rounds? If you're going to dispute what I'm saying, what rounds? Okay? That being said, this was a robbery. I'm going to put this on my title. It's very rare that I actually put, robbery on the title of my videos because I feel like that's a strong word. Even when I dispute, like when I don't agree with the decision, like for example, Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman. I'm more of a fan of Danny Garcia than I am of Daniel Jacobs, but I didn't call it a robbery because it was a close fight. It could have gone either way, and I could easily admit that. Okay, but for this one, I don't know what the fucking judges were watching. What were those judges watching? It's crazy, man. Like, there's just no way that it was too good to be true that 2 HBO hype machines were gonna get busted on the same night. Too good to be true. There's just no way that was gonna happen. So, with that being said, I'm gonna end the video right here. A casual fan, this was a robbery. I'm not even gonna say, you don't have to be an expert to give your opinion. No. This was a robbery. You don't even have to be an expert to see that this was a robbery, okay? It's just, it was.